at some point when you're ready and you're comfortable with your firearm, how it operates, how you shoot it, it's time to separate yourself from the bench and add a holster, which is super fun, but it can be super intimidating too.
Yeah.
And many people will jump and rush to a holster without formal training, and that's where we get some scary stuff. So we're going to review how to set yourself up, position this properly on you, draw and fire from the holster.
Okay.
Yeah, not rapid fire, not at this level, but we'll get into that. So we'll be drawing and firing one.
All right.
So first things first, we want to make sure the holster's in the correct position on you within your natural range of motion. It can be too far back, and that's an issue. So when you make Barbie doll arms, which I just think is awesome when everybody do this,
too, I love it.
Keep your body squared to the target in your shooting stance and just bring that firing elbow straight back like you're elbowing someone in the nose. Then rock your wrist down. Your hand should find the webbing. Right? That nice little cutout right there, the webbing of the hand should fall naturally into that position.
Okay.
All right? If it's too far forward, you end up gripping the mag well. If it's too far back, you end up gripping the rear sight. So we want to make sure that that sweet spot is in position on you first. Okay?
Yeah.
So once we know that the gear is correct, you also need to make sure your magazine, your spare magazine, is someplace you can access it. And there's reasons to put it in different parts, from side to basically front of body to just behind your hip. But for our purposes, we'll just keep them right here, comfortable and accessible.
Kind of towards the front of the hip a little?
Yep.
Okay.
And that works just fine.
All right.
And if you had more, you could run more behind them too.
Nice.
We got real estate.
We got
we'll
real estate. Yeah.
I like more mags. It's not a problem. So once we've got everything positioned, our stance is where we want to be. We square off on our target. And we're going to, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to draw the gun up and out, and then we're going to show clear.
Okay.
All right, we're going to lock it open from that stage. But let's get the gun up and out well, and then we'll take that next step.
Okay.
So keeping our body square to the target, step one in a 5-count draw is hand to heart, hand to grip. So hands move together. So let's relax our arms. Count 1, hand to heart, hand to grip.
1.
Good. Now count 2 is going to be to draw the gun straight up and out of the holster. And then count 3 is drop the elbow. If you drop the elbow, you level the gun, which is different than allowing it to be a flick of the wrist. Okay? So I like to draw high, and then for me in my disciplines, I like to drop the elbow, which levels the gun.
Got it.
And also note that your support hand on your heart is ready to slide into position to complete the grip at, guess what? Compressed ready. And we've been here before.
Yes.
So now that we are at this position 4, which is complete the grip, we look at where we want to go and we make a decision. We're either going to load, make ready, we're going to confirm clear, or we're going to shoot. So sad face, we have no ammo. So we need to load hot, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So index that elbow back to your hip, and you're going to lock the slide open. So first, let's lock the slide open. And if you were doing dry fire, you would now be able to do your visual physical, which would confirm, and you could go forth from there. But because we're ready to load hot, we can. So with that elbow anchored to you, palm up, we can retrieve the magazine and welcome back to that perfect indexed finger. Without moving the gun, we'll bring the mag to the mag well, insert in seat, chamber around, and complete our grip and rest at compressed ready. This is a great transitional ready resting position because it gives you a lot of choices and you can see a lot of what you're doing. It's also range safe resting ready position. So going back into the holster, step 1, check yourself.
Check yourself.
Make sure that finger is straight.
Yep.
The next thing we need to do is clear a visual path to inspect the holster. So we need to make sure we do this properly. Relax and release your support hand. Bring it below the gun and up to the body, anchor so you can see. Make sure there's no garments, fabrics, any debris, anything in there that could prevent the gun from holstering back in.
Okay.
Once we're comfortable with that, we're going to watch the gun as the elbow leads the way. And as the front sight clears the mouth of the holster, you're going to lift your trigger finger all the way off the gun and slowly seat until it clicks. And then rest and relax. So now let's go through this a couple of times. I will narrate the process, and then we will shoot it together.
Okay.
So step 1, hand to heart, hand to grip. Step 2, draw high. Step 3, drop the elbow. Step 4, complete the grip at a compressed ready position. Look where you want to go, and 5, present. Find your dot, find your trigger, get to the wall, perfect compress. Straight finger, return to compressed ready. Now it's no longer about the target, it's about you and the gun, so look down. Check yourself. Non-firing hand relaxes and releases, anchors to the body, below the gun, clearing a visual path. Quick inspection of the holster. Then watch as the elbow leads the way. Front sight, lift the finger, slowly seat, and reset. All right, I'll call it for you.
All right.
1, hand to heart, hand to grip. 2, draw high. 3, drop the elbow. 4, complete the grip. 5, present. Find your sights, break the trigger down, gentle compress. Straight finger, return. Inspect, inspect, and reholster slowly and gently. Excellent. So just like load and make ready, we compartmentalize the action of loading and making ready. Then we do the shooty parts.
Okay.
Then we do the dissection of the gun to put it down. Same thing. Drawing the gun is drawing the gun. If you don't do it properly, we can induce safety issues.
Yes.
The fun part is once the grip settles, then we get to do the shooty parts.
Yes.
But once we're done, we have to return to the thinky parts and make sure we're slow, methodical, and safe.
Yes.
So a 5-count draw, it can be broken down into 3, whatever iteration, that motion of up and out, return, inspect, and reholster is what this is all about.
Got it. Yay.